What up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. I'm Anthony TV. Look, do me a favor. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me. Like this video and drop a comment if you got some comments, man. You already know I appreciate your support. Alright guys, so today we're gonna talk about something just a little bit different from the trucking that we're used to, right? You guys know, if you've been following the channel, that my channel is primarily geared towards local trucking, right? I'm a truck driver, local truck driver. I work for Gordon Food Service, but I also do other things like wholesale real estate. I invest in the stock market, right? I invest in stocks, I invest in cryptocurrency. So, and now I have YouTube, right? YouTube is actually a job for me now, right? Because I get paid to be on YouTube now, right? Which is pretty cool. So I'm all about having multiple streams of income, man, right? So that's why I want to talk about investing and the importance of investing. So about a week or so ago, I had a subscriber make a comment on a live stream that I was doing. I was doing a live stream video and a subscriber commented and they asked a question. This person was a truck driver and they asked me a question that I thought was interesting, right? And I'm gonna share it with you guys. So they asked me, hey Anthony, what are some ways, or what is something we can do in order to retire early and not have to be behind the wheel of a truck for the next 20 to 25 years for retirement? What can we do to basically fast track that? So this person obviously, you know, they don't want to be behind the wheel of a truck for the next 25 years if they can help it. So they want to know what are some other things that they can do to put them on a fast track and get them retired early. And my answer to that question was investing, or find another job on the side of your trucking job, right? Maybe a side hustle or something that can generate more income for you at the end of the day. Something that can add on to what you're already making. I would invest. That's what I would do. I would invest my money and have my money working for me, making more money without me really having to lift a finger. And you could do that, like I mentioned earlier, by investing in real estate. You know, maybe you want to get in and, you know, own some rental properties, collect rent and get passive income from the rentals. Maybe you don't have the capital or the cash to buy a rental, right? But you can invest in the stock market, which is what I like to do. I love investing in the stock market. I also love cryptocurrency. A lot of people don't like cryptocurrency. I've made more money in cryptocurrency than I have in the stock market, but that's another conversation for another day. My point is, you can make money in both, but you really want to do your due diligence. You want to do your own research on anything you invest money into. Don't listen to me, don't listen to nobody else on YouTube. It's important that you do your own research, right? And make sure these things check out for yourself before you go investing your money into it. With that being said, investing in the right things can really grow your overall net worth. Excuse me. So if you invest in sound stocks, you really can set yourself up, for financial success, right? Financial independence. That's what the goal is for me. Financial independence. I really want financial freedom, so I'm investing now. I wish I would have known about the things that I know now. 10, 15, 20 years ago, I'd be a multimillionaire right now. But I'm still gonna be a multimillionaire, right? I'm speaking that into existence right now, like, and I'm taking action, doing doing things now in order for me to reach that level of success and live the lifestyle that I want to live, right? So I'm taking steps now in order to do that. So I know I'm gonna do it. But investing is the quickest way to put you on a path of financial freedom. Just a simple 9-to-5 job, having one income source, it's not gonna do it. You really need to have multiple streams of income, or have a business of some sort that you're able to scale, right? If you're able to scale your business and just expand that one business that you're in, you may not need multiple streams of income, right? Because you could do a lot of things within one business. So if you're able to scale a business, then you don't necessarily need to have all these other streams of income, because you can do a lot within that one business, right? And generate a lot of income. But if you don't have that type of scalable business, then investing in the stock market, and again, this is not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but investing in the stock market is the quickest way, or in real estate. It's really the quickest way to help build your overall net worth, right? And to take it back, because I want to keep this real basic and I want to use real simple terms so everybody can understand this on a real low level, right? Just put it in layman's terms, right? So let's go back. Let's rewind just a little bit. Let's talk about the stock market, right? Let's talk about what is a stock, right? Let's start there. What is a stock? So a stock is basically having ownership in a company. So when you buy a stock, you now own a fraction of the company. For example, let's say you like Nike shoes, right? Let's say you like Air Jordan, the shoes. Instead of buying the shoes, or you could do both, but instead of buying the shoes, why not buy or have ownership in the company, right? The amount of money you spend on a pair of Jordans, we all know, anybody that have bought Jordans before, you know Jordans are expensive, right? You're gonna spend a couple $100s on a pair of Jordans. Why not put that money into a stock and have ownership in the company? You know what I mean? That's the smart thing to do. And so you can obviously do both, but I'm just using this for an example, right? The power of investing in the stocks is amazing. So you ask this question: how can I make money by investing in the stocks, right? How does investing in stock make me money? So investing in the stock market can make you money in two ways, right? By appreciation, meaning the stock increases in value. That's way number one. Number two is by dividends, getting paid dividends. So dividends is what companies pay to retail investors, who are me and you, just us regular people. Companies pay us, shareholders / retail investors, same kind of, it basically means the same, right? That's why I was talking about terminology. So companies pay us quarterly, or whatever frequency is they pay out. They pay you a percentage of the company's revenue, right? It's basically an incentive for you to be a shareholder, right? So companies pay the shareholders a percentage of the company for being a shareholder. They pay you dividends. That's passive income, just like what we talked about earlier about the rent money. If you was a landlord owning a rental property, you would be collecting rent from your tenants every month, right? That's passive income. You get that money monthly, right? So it's the same thing with dividends. Dividends pay out quarterly, right? So that's money that you're getting just by being a shareholder for that company. And so that's another way to get paid. But the great thing about stocks, especially really good stocks, right? Like Apple, Facebook, Disney, Coke, stocks that are really solid companies. If you're a buy and hold investor like me, those are the companies that will really get you a good ROI, return on your investment, right? If you can just invest in those stocks, put money in those stocks, and let it sit and just let your money grow over time, and you get compounding interest, which means your overall investment can double, multiply, or grow exponentially over time, and you're not doing anything, right? So to me, that's the smart way to go investing. Like I said, you can invest in real estate, you can invest in the stock market. I will say this, real estate is much safer, it's less risk involved when you invest in real estate as opposed to the stock market. The stock market is highly volatile, meaning it fluctuates in price drastically in some cases, especially in cryptocurrency. So if you're interested in cryptocurrency, that's a whole nother, we'll talk about cryptocurrency at another point. I want to stick to really the stock market right now. But the stock market is volatile, so you have to know your risk tolerance when you invest in the stock market. You have to know that the prices will fluctuate. The prices will go up and it will go down, right? So another important thing is to only invest money that you're willing to lose. Don't invest your life savings into the stock market. Invest money that you're willing to lose. But like I said, you can make a ton of money in the stock market, and it's a smart way to set yourself up to put you on the path to financial freedom and financial independence. The earlier you start, the better. You can invest weekly as you get paid. Put a little money to the side, put it in the stock market every week, whatever that number is, or every month, whatever that number is, just let it grow, let it sit. You'll be all set in the next 5, 10, 15 years, however long you sit it in there, right? Just continue to put money into it every so often. And if you do that, I guarantee you, you'll be able to retire early. And that should be the plan. And again, definitely do your own research, do your own due diligence before you invest any money into anything. But investing will put you on a fast track to early retirement for sure. All right. So look, we'll talk more about this at a later date. I'll also talk more about cryptocurrency, something else that I love. I love investing in cryptocurrency. We'll talk about it on a later date. But again, just to recap, a stock. What is a stock? It's basically having ownership in a company. You own a fraction of that company when you invest in a stock, and you become what's known as a shareholder, right? That's another term, shareholder. That's just you being an investor in that stock. If you buy shares in a company, you are now considered a shareholder or a retail investor. It's the same thing, right? So remember those terms. Dividends, that's another term. A dividend is what companies pay to their shareholders when they make profit. So they pay that usually quarterly. The timeline or when they pay out could be different, but usually it's quarterly, right? And so remember those terms as well. And again, let me say this. Having your money in a savings account is probably, I won't say the worst thing you can do, but if you're trying to really create wealth, having your money in a savings account is not going to get you there, right? You have to put your money to work and invest in assets that will eventually appreciate in value and grow your overall net worth. I read an article yesterday that said the average national interest rate that banks pay in a savings account is around 0.06% interest over a year's time, right? So that's what you will earn in interest by keeping your money in a savings account. 0.06%. That's just an average number. You can make 2, 3, 4, 5x that amount by putting your money to work in the stock market, or like I said, cryptocurrency. And like I said, we'll talk about that at a later date. But my point is, you can put that money to work for you and really 2, 3, 4, 5x your money if you know what you're doing. Again, shout out to that subscriber that asked me about that question. I think it was a good question, and hopefully you were able to get something from what I stated. But that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. We'll talk more about this topic, investing in the future, because I love investing, and I want all you guys to make a lot of money, man. That's what we here for. We work these jobs, me being a food service truck driver, physical work, hard work, but I know what my plan is. I don't plan on retiring from food service, right? I have another plan in mind, and that's what I'm working on. And I want all of us to make a lot of money, right? And retire as early as we can. That's the name of the game. All right? All right, guys, listen. If you're new to the channel, remember, hit that subscribe button for me. Like this video and drop a comment if you got some comments. You already know. Until next time, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.